It begins with a ball. 2 teams, 2 nets, that ball, and a love of everything between the lines. But the game is more. The game is you giving every last breath to finish the sprint. The game is that last ounce of strength that pours out of you as you stretch to save your team. The game is questioning yourself over and over again until you find a way forward. Your personal best today is your challenge for tomorrow. Giving everything now is only knowing how much further you can go. The laces we tighten are the ones that bind us together. Entering the huddle as a player and leaving as a team. Play because you love it. Inspire because it's in you. Unite because it's in us. Ontario Soccer.
We're so happy and proud to be here today at the official unveiling of the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. A lot of people may or may not know this, but the Zankin Automotive Group is a family-run business. A lot of the values that we hold dear to us in our family, we also kind of bring along with us in our business. And so it's very important for us to align ourselves with an entity that kind of believes in the same. If we think about sports and we think about the camaraderie that it comes with it and the friendships that are built and the communities that are fostered, it just seemed like a natural fit. Also, it helps that it's within our community and just up the street from where we opened our first dealership 50 years ago.
What we admire the most about the Zankin Automotive Group, led by Joe and his wife Kathy and their daughters, Laura and Andrea, is that this is not just about business and selling cars. This is about giving back to the community. When we talk about vision in politics, vision in sport, vision in business, what a great example this is.
We are so blessed to have literally thousands and thousands of young boys and girls and families who are directly involved in soccer and playing soccer and coaching soccer and volunteering in all of our incredible soccer clubs.
I think the partnership's great. The giving from the Zankin Group is great, and I think that's just going to help soccer in general.
It's important to support soccer because soccer is a place for all the kids to come together and have fun. And it's a place where parents come together and watch their children have fun. It's a sense of community, and what better way to bring community together through soccer.
Let it serve as a beacon of our shared commitment to excellence, to integrity, and community. It symbolizes our dedication to fostering a love for the beautiful game and providing access to high-quality soccer experiences for all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, soccer fans, welcome back inside the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field as we get you set for another match here at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024 Finals. And we're going to be keying in on the under-17 girls final here between Union Bradford FC and London Alliance FC. This is going to be one of the matches of the weekend, no doubt, as this is an experienced London Alliance squad taking on Union Bradford. A lot of familiar names on both squads here if you've watched any Ontario Cup finals from the last few years. And this is really going to be an exciting match here. Coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field, it is the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals. Both teams getting their introductions read out. We'll have the playing of the national anthem shortly, but before that, I want to take this opportunity to remind you that now in their third year as Ontario Soccer Premier Partners, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 plus dairy farmer producers and their families, are the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will continue to bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. Well, the conditions down at pitch level, it is windy. You can see the banners on the opposite side of the field blowing almost directly towards us. So it is a crosswind that these teams are going to have to contend with, but nice temperature, 17 degrees. There you see it, the winds clocking in at 44 kilometers per hour, gusts of up to 51 kilometers per hour. So certainly a factor in the match here, the conditions just as they were yesterday, and we'll see how these two squads contend with the windy conditions down at field level. So we are just moments away from the playing of the national anthem, and shortly after that, the opening kickoff. Folks, stay tuned. You're tuned in to the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024 Finals live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium Field. So it's Bradford Union FC taking on London Alliance FC, and we've got the opening kickoff here at the girls under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup coming up in just a few moments. Get a look at our match officials, and we're going to get first some highlights from our previous match this morning, which was the boys under 13 final, and what a match that was between the Jaguars and KO Football Academy. It was a back and forth affair. At times the Jaguars really dominating match play, but when it was all said and done through 80 minutes, of course playing two 40-minute halves in the boys under 13 final, when it was all said and done, KO would be crowned victorious, delivering that knockout punch. KO actually stands for kickoff, not knockout, but still, I think that's appropriate because they did find the lone breakthrough in the match, securing a 1-0 victory and securing Ontario Cup glory. A number of great chances for both squads throughout that match, and just as the case was yesterday, some entertaining and thrilling games. Today's first match, much the same. There you see the lone goal, the breakthrough that secured victory for KO Football Academy, and with 3 more matches on the docket today as we turn our attention to the girls under 17 finals here at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. No doubt another great game on the horizon here. So some players to key in on in this game for both squads. For London Alliance, we mentioned some familiar names. If you've tuned in to our shows any of the past years recently, Well, you're certainly familiar with names like Bella Martins, Tiana Martins. There's a couple other here. Abigail Fox, she's been a mainstay with this London Alliance squad. Ava Rogers, the keeper. I mean, just an absolute dynasty that they've built. The bulk of this team having played together. I think the first time I called their Ontario Cup finals were in the U13 finals. And here they are 4 years later. I think many of these players started out as U11 players together. So it's been a dynasty in the making for London Alliance. There you get a look at them in their purple kits as they get ready to kick off here for another Ontario Cup final. They'll be taking on Union Bradford FC in their orange kits. We're just moments away from kickoff. Some players to key in on for Union: Julia Morera, Brianna Lascano, and Sabrina Lascano. And we get both squads heading out to the pitch as we prepare for the opening kickoff. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that with Hub International Insurance Brokers, we have a broadcast partner today to support us as we prepare for tomorrow, and who will help us protect what matters most when we get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and Hub wants us to be ready for it. Find out more at hubinternational.com. Well, as is the case in certain divisions here at the MilkUP Ontario Cup, a spot for nationals on the line. That is the case with the U17 divisions. So the winning squad here today will represent Ontario at nationals a little bit later this year. Starting keeper for Bradford, Julia Morera, between the sticks, wearing number 12. And for London Alliance, it's Ava Rogers wearing number 1 as Bradford kick us off, working right to left across your screens. And we are underway here live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field for the Under-17 Girls Final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. Battle for possession through the midfield as Bradford come up with it, working the ball up the far flank was Brianna Lascano, and coming off her line to collect, Ava Rogers with safe hands. Referee wants to check the game ball here. Spotted something she didn't like, and it looks like we're going to have a change in the equipment early on here in this match. So opening minute of play, and we'll restart with an uncontested drop ball to the keeper, Rogers. Head coaches for Bradford, it's Tony Miranda. For London, it's Abe Hadzik. As Rogers plays it out from the drop kick. Good strong boot, flicked on with a header. Contending for it was Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek. Speaking of familiar names, of course, she scored some big goals in the past for London Alliance. And they'll be relying on her offensive presence again here today. Sarah Carpenter with the throw-in. Controlled there by Michaela Portis. Off the defender, out for a throw-in. Nice job by Portis. Good defensive assignment there from Bradford. Carpenter will once again get set to take the throw. As Carpenter's gone down to retrieve the ball. So it'll be a bit of a delay here before the restart. And now some movement checking too in the form of Bella Martins. That ball headed away. Martins comes up with it, tries to cross it in. Blocked initially. Danger still present. Finds its way over to Nadine Hadzik. She crosses that into the area, and coming off her line is Morera to collect with sure hands. Good heads up keeping there by Julia Morera. As she plays it out. Contending with that crosswind, whipping from the far side of the pitch to our camera side. Here go London. Portis. Portis carrying it forward. Crosses in, and that one went off of Julia Ritchie and out for a goal kick. But some promising opportunities early in this match for London Alliance FC. As there you see Julia Ritchie on your screen, number 8, with that opportunity. Just couldn't quite direct it on target. Moreira prepares to take the goal kick. She's got a short option and she'll use it. Closed down, nearly turned over, but Bradford with a half clearance. Now it's secured by Gonzalez for Haverbeek. She tries to work on the defender. Intercepted there by Hushan. Knocked out for an Alliance throw. Ball tossed in. Wind picking up. Tegan Garrett trying to secure it. Squirts free, and it'll be Marina Pitoko who comes up with it. Pitoko playing it ahead for Bradford. Chasing towards it was Vanessa Miranda. She couldn't corral it cleanly, and now Alliance will have to chase this down with the speedy Antonio breaking on. Nice hustle there from Sierra Antonio, causing havoc for the defender, and it's the throw-in now for Bradford Union FC. Ball tossed in, contended there by Pitoko as she tries to make a play. Stripped away by Sydney Furman, and eventually knocked out for a goal kick. So opening 5 minutes of this match, of course playing 2 45-minute halves in the girls under 17 final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. And if tied at the end of 90, we go straight to penalties. There's a miscue off the goal kick. Shot attempt blocked. Pitoko will take it down. Tried to, but she was closed down before she could get clean control of it. The clearance blocked by Brianna Lascano. Lascano tried to feed it in. Broken up, and now it'll track out for a Bradford throw as Kylie Beaulieu shielded that one out of play. From the throw-in, Brianna Lascano trying to turn, makes the touch ahead. Pitoko, she dishes that one off, intended for Sabrina Lascano, but it's intercepted, and now here go Alliance. There's a good ball to Spring. Portis on the run. Michaela Portis into the penalty area. Left-footed strike. Good save by Moreira. Did well not to give up a rebound because Bella Martins was crashing in for any secondary opportunity. So Moreira having to make a couple of saves early on here with Alliance, generating quality chances. Nadine Hadzit, she plays that one straight up. Challenge ensues. Martin's there, but it's out for a Bradford throw. The Union toss in as Pitoko contends here against a couple of would-be tacklers. Sabrina Lascano through the center circle where it's turned over. Controlled now by Ritchie. Martins touches that through. Defender there for only a half clearance as it's knocked from Garrett over to Ritchie. There's a shot attempt by Ritchie. She couldn't corral it. It was Portis who played it to Ritchie. Martins tees up the left-footed shot. That gets blocked. Desperate defending there from Bradford, and in the end they hold strong. Controlled now by Vanessa Hushen. She gets closed down, and the ball out of play for a Union throw. Let's get a look at that last sequence and the shot attempt there from Julia Ritchie that got blocked by the defender. It led to a bit of a mad scramble, and Martins tried to unleash one from distance. Pitoko, good ball through the middle. Bradford trying to advance it forward. Running onto it there is Miranda, but closed down by the defender Hadzich. Doesn't clear the danger fully though. Nice little 1-2. The flag goes up on the far side, and an offside called against Union. As after the initial pass, the runner couldn't quite curl back in time, and as a result, Sierra Antonio gets whistled for the offside. Restart short, Furman controls. As Bradford get possession back and they try work it to Miranda. Miranda closed down there by Furman, and that's out for a Union throw. There you get a look at Tony Miranda, the head coach for Union Bradford FC. Through 8 minutes of play, his team have battled well defensively, and now they're trying to create some offensive opportunities. However, this time Tiana Martins comes in to sweep the ball away. Bradford trying to get it back, but quickly secured now by Bella Martins. She plays ahead, intended for Ritchie, and that's cleared just across the line, out for a London Alliance FC throw-in. Ritchie secures possession up the far touchline. Closed down there by Terzievsky. Ritchie continues to battle along with Martins, and there's a half clearance by Hushen. Bella Martins heads it on. Back and forth the ball goes. Some contact off the ball there, inadvertent, and in the end it does draw the referee's whistle on a foul on the back of Vanessa Miranda. Let's get a look at the replay. You're going to see the contact there at the left edge of your screen. It was Sydney Furman on the back of Miranda, and that draws the whistle. So a free kick just on their own side of half for Bradford. And they'll put it right on the half line. And the wind not quite at their back again. It's kind of blowing from the far sideline over to the near side here. As the free kick taken and both teams try secure possession. Alia Lascano playing it forward for the Union. Ball cleared to Bella Martins. Martins trying to turn on the defender, uses the support of a teammate. Good run being made there by Gonzalez for Haverbeek, but they couldn't quite get the ball through to her. Otherwise, she would have been off to the races. Knocked out, and Bradford will get the throw here. Just under our broadcast tower. A chance for us to remind you that Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its Talented Pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more. Miranda, she draws back as the Unions start to work onto the offensive side of half. That little flick through from Brianna Lascano read well by the defender. Secured now, though, by Sabrina Lascano. Little volley there from Miranda. Running onto it, Antonio. Met there by the defensive effort of Nadine Hadzic, and that's out for a Union throw. Here you get a look at the replay. The two number 10s coming together, and that time Hadzic making a good defensive play. From the throw, tight to the goal line, the ball just crosses out for a goal kick. Marina Pitoko trying to keep it in there. Just unable to do so, tight to the boundary. So Ava Rogers will tee up a goal kick here. 12th minute of action. Bella Martins receives the goal kick, takes a push on the back, and that'll be a free kick for London Alliance FC. Martins a little bit rattled, but she's tough. She'll be able to continue on. As London prepare to take the free kick, sending a runner up there in the form of Sarah Carpenter, but the ball pushed too far for Carpenter to catch, and it's out for a throw-in. So the Union in their orange kits, black shorts, orange socks, white numbers on the back, will take the throw in front of their own bench. Alliance in the purple kits, white numbering, black shorts, black socks, is trying to feed that ball through was Tegan Garrett. Broken up, and now it finds its way over to Gonzalez for Haverbeek into the penalty area. Gonzalez for Haverbeek, crosses to the back post. Nobody in purple there, and it'll be cleared away by Sierra Antonio. Quickly brought back into the penalty area. It ricochets back and forth. And now stepping up to it with some power was Lowen Weber, and ultimately just to the keeper as Morera collects that calmly. That drop kick will see itself out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for London Alliance on the attacking side of half. Carpenter throws in, headed away initially. Trying to shield it, there's Brianna Lascano, uses her sister Sabrina Lascano, and now they have it on the opposition side of half where Brianna Lascano picks it up, makes the pass to Pitoko, hits Miranda in the back as she continues to battle for it, but wrestled off the ball. And now Gonzalez for Haverbeek trying to fight off a defender, as coming away with it for Union is Hushen, and she gets hauled down. So a free kick here for Bradford. And let's get a look at the replay. Hushen, there you see the contact that hauls her down. And now a chance with a set piece opportunity to either try something from a bit far out on target with a 3-player wall defending, or a chance to whip across the top of the penalty area. Aaliyah Lascano overtopped the ball for Union. Lascano puts her right foot through it, curls it to the near post, but a little too much curl on it, and it's out for a goal kick. So an attempt there from Lascano from the free kick, and ultimately not testing the keeper Rogers, but in the 15th minute, both teams starting to generate good chances. Rogers, the goal kick, over the head of a couple of challenges, picked up here by Ritchie. Played back, and Carpenter gets it up to the half line. Bella Martins, she makes the play as they try work it over by way of Tegan Garrett. Initially blocked, but now they have it. The flag's going to go up here as Michaela Portis was fairly offside. And then a bit of a silly move by Portis to kick it afterwards. Lucky not to draw a warning as you get a look at the replay here. And you can see both Portis and Ritchie were, just strides offside there. Portis probably a good 5 yards ahead of the last defender. So they'll have to work to time the run a little bit better, but good idea to try spring through the back line. London have it again. Here goes Bella Martins. Martins with a well-weighted ball for Gonzalez for Haverbeek. Miranda off her line. Oh, and it's in the back of the net! Morera came out to challenge, but Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek, cool, calm, and collected under pressure, scores in the 16th minute to give London Alliance FC the 1-0 lead. Have another look at this ball from Bella Martins, weighted absolutely perfectly. Gonzalez for Haverbeek slots it under the keeper, and what a play. Martins realized that Ritchie was offside, but that Gonzalez for Haverbeek had time to run perfectly, and that veteran combination comes together for a beautiful opening goal for London Alliance here at the Girls Under 17 final of the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup, live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium field. Pass back to the keeper, Morera. She's under pressure. Nearly gives it up. That one off the bar as it was nearly a brace for Gonzalez for Haverbeek. She was almost gift-wrapped one there. Let's have another look at this miscue from the Bradford backline and keeper. Morera just got it away with Ritchie bearing down on her, and then Gonzalez for Haverbeek hits it off the bar. London trying to really put the pressure on now with the 1-0 lead. But here go the Union, carried up by Miranda. Miranda working that far touchline, chase down, push in the back, and Miranda's going to draw the free kick. And the foul against, I believe that was Furman who stepped up. Check that, it was actually Weber who came over to make the play. And a free kick now for the Union. Lascano drives the ball into the penalty area. One hop, and Rogers able to secure that with safe hands. So Aaliyah Lascano once again taking the free kick and once again trying to challenge from range. As Rogers, the drop kick, being pushed towards us by the wind. Gonzalez for Haverbeek battles a couple of Orange defenders and wins it over to Bella Martins. Martins, her ball blocked out. It quickly finds its way back to her. Martins to Gonzalez for Haverbeek. Trying to turn on the defender there in Kylie Beaulieu. And now it's secured with Addison Beattie. Morera, the keeper. Beattie, she plays it out now. Turned over. Carpenter sets it up there for Ritchie. The flag goes up as Ritchie's having a hard time staying onside right now. Bradford thought they were being penalized for a foul. Didn't realize that it was a restart in their favor. And that's going to be a foul as a clattering challenge from Brianna Lascano is going to draw a yellow card here in the 19th minute. And you got to hope that Carpenter is okay. She got hit really hard on that tackle. As the team manager for London running out, but with medics on hand here and protocol from the match officials, you got to wait to be welcomed on the pitch. So a yellow card to Brianna Lascano as Carpenter's going to come off for the time being. And a substitution is going to bring Robin Wilson into the match. So Wilson brought in for the injured Carpenter, and hopefully Carpenter is going to be okay and can return to match play. London will make another substitution shortly, but from the free kick played forward. Battle for possession. Trying to secure it is Furman. Ritchie there as well, unable to clear it on the initial attempt. Here goes Gonzalez for Haverbeek as she controls. Tries to cut inside the defender, does so successfully. The one-time attempt from Wilson blocked out, but it finds its way back to Wilson. She's closed down immediately. The ball turned over there, and it'll be picked up here by Pitoko. Pitoko tries the overlap run there for Miranda. Miranda being shielded closely there by Weber defensively. Miranda tries to slide it away from her. Now it finds its way to Miranda. Left-footed attempt right on target, and Rogers bobbled it briefly, but makes a quality save there. Her first real save of this match. That ball hits the hand of Ritchie, and it'll be a free kick for the Union. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. Pitoko working the far touchline, uses the option there in the form of Antonio, but it's stripped away, and now the Alliance earn themselves a throw-in. They're not going to make the substitution yet as they await to bring on Natalie Krigen as they work the far touchline, and now it's out for a Union throw. So Bradford battling here from a 1-0 deficit after the early goal from the Alliance, which was finished off by Gonzalez for Haverbeek. There's a bouncing ball towards the Alliance penalty area. Some confusion from the back line, but headed away by Wilson. Still under pressure as Tiana Martins plays it back for Furman, who gets it only as far as Sabrina Lascano. Lascano trying to contain it there against Portis. Portis turning on Antonio. Antonio shields it well, and that's out for a Union throw. Well, the wind gusts have been strong all morning, and it continues working from the far touchline towards the near side here. And the teams continue to battle the elements, although warmer and drier today. Secured here by the Union, as it's Hushen who comes up with it, plays the ball to the top of the area, knocked away by a defender, and now Hadzic will get the clearance. Hushen through the middle and touched back now for Beileu. Turned over, Ritchie running onto this, being closed down there by Beattie. Beattie's back pass a little bit light. Ritchie centers it in front, the keeper's out of the net, but they can't get the shot away as Michaela Portis got closed down before she could settle down the ball and have a crack. That long ball's going to track out. It'll be a Union throw here as the Lions continue to wait for a substitution opportunity. And now it's secured by Lascano. Brianna Lascano, who received the caution, plays the ball back. Through the middle, they find an option there in Hushen. She tries to turn up there. It was actually Alia Lascano that was trying to turn and go with it. Some contact away from the ball, and that's going to draw a free kick as Ritchie gets a bit of a warning here from our match official. Free kick taken short as Sabrina Lascano plays it back to the defender, and now they try work their way forward from the back line. Lascano looking for a switch. Flat-footed and picked off as Sydney Furman stepped up to it, and now battling for it is Portis. Portis comes out of the pack with possession, but it's going to run to the far touchline, and that's out for a Union throw. Nice job to shield the positioning there. I believe it was Michaud making the play. Check that, it was actually Miranda coming back to make the play. From the throw, securing it and trying to make a effort was Lascano. Here go the Alliance on the brink of the attacking third. Bella Martins crashes forward. Ritchie has possession. Just as quickly it's taken away. And now the Union cleared out across the half line. Hadzic. That time it's headed straight up. Still in possession of the Union after Brianna Lascano secures it. Pitoko plays that one wide for Antonio. Antonio chips it into the penalty area, but too far out of the reach of Alia Lascano. And it'll be secured by the keeper, Rogers. 26th minute as London Alliance lead this match 1-0. They work the ball around here before hammering it up across the half line. Battle for possession ensues. Lascano there to get the initial touch. That's Sabrina Lascano who sees it out for a throw. And now London will get to make that long-awaited change. And they'll actually make a few changes here. As initially it's Krijen coming into the match. Hadzic is going to come out. Also coming in Abigail Fox. And there's a good sight to see Sarah Carpenter back in action after taking that knock a little bit earlier in this game. So a trio of changes for London Alliance FC as they have a throw-in from their own side of half. That's Wilson tossing it in. Ritchie tried to play it forward on the second effort. Nearly picked out Portis. They continue to battle. There's a through ball for Portis to run onto. Whips across towards the back post, but the keeper, Moreira, there to make the save. So good job by Moreira to track that ball well, and with the wind maybe holding it up a little, she adjusted nicely, making that save. Pitoko making the initial touch off the drop kick, now secured by Tegan Garrett, playing it out wide. That ball from Abigail Fox. This is going to be an opportunity for Cringen as she tried to cross it in, took some contact at the end. Play continues on though. Hard tackle on the back there. London come away with it as Tiana Martins tries to win possession away from Brianna Lascano. Lascano for the Union, playing it back. Antonio goes all the way back to the keeper, Morera, as she plays this one over for Van Stone. And now from the foot of Hushen, up the pitch where it's controlled by Pitoko. It's actually Bolu at the left back position making that previous play. And now Hushen wins a throw-in for the Union. There you get a look at Vanessa Miranda for Bradford. She's played up at times. She's come back to make defensive efforts, a complete player. And they're hoping she can find a breakthrough here for the Union as they trail this match 1-0. But they're going to have a free kick here on a quick whistle, and probably about 10 yards on the attacking side of half, a chance to whip something into the penalty area for a flick on or a volley. Let's get a look at the replay. There you see the late contact on Pitoko, and that draws the whistle. So Sabrina Lascano stands over top the ball to take the kick. As the Union put players in and around the top of the 18, Lascano delivers a ball. Headed on by Brianna Lascano. Loose possession. Flicked there by Miranda, but that's just going to track out for a goal kick. Substitution coming up here for London Alliance FC as James Castillo will come into this match, replacing Michaela Portis. So Valeria James Castillo getting her first opportunity to make an impact. There you see her wearing number 99 as Rogers tees up the goal kick. Flicked on by Martins. Continues to battle and now secured by Tiana Martins. James Castillo battling against Beaulieu. Beaulieu playing it back to the keeper, Morera, who gets the clearance to the half circle but no further. And now the Union trying to track down that loose ball, but Lowen Weber gets there first for London. Here go the Union once again. Nice touch out wide. Antonio's got time and space along the far flank. Closed down quickly. Good defensive hustle there from Abigail Fox as she knocks it out. And it'll be a throw-in for the Union. Union tossing in. Working there is Pitoko trying to turn on a defender. Inching her way inside the 18, the pass broken up, but it'll be secured here by Beaulieu. Touched forward, nice shielding there by Loscano. That was Brianna Loscano. Now it falls to Pitoko, makes the move, takes the shot, big rebound! Oh, but the flag goes up, it's not gonna count. Bradford thought they had an equalizer as the shot from Pitoko was saved by Rogers, but then the rebound, which was tapped in by Alia Loscano, the flag went up right away and no goal. So Bradford come close to equalizing, their most dangerous chance of the game yet. But the goal waved off due to the offside infraction from Alia Loscano. Brianna Lascano. That ball out of play, but it'll be a Union throw-in as it was out before Beaulieu tried the header. There you get a look at Sabrina Lascano. The three Lascano girls making an impact here in this game for the Union, and they thought they had an equalizer. Not to be, at least not yet. As that time, Brianna Lascano gets hauled down, and it'll be a free kick. Let's get a look at the replay of that foul. As you can see, Robin Wilson taking her down. And now Sabrina Lascano gets set to restart with the kick. She plays it into the middle. Her teammate's flat-footed, and that's going to be a giveaway as Richie gets to it. Richie playing it back for a teammate in the form of Cringen. They try work it ahead now for Richie. Richie can't get to it ahead of Beaulieu as London prepare to make a couple of changes, but in the meantime, here goes Miranda. Miranda working the far flank, checking her options. Pulls back now. Antonio hits it first time. Over the head of the effort from Tiana Martins. And now Pitoko tries to chase that down, but Bella Martins gets there first. It's off of the Union player and out for a London throw. So we'll get a couple of changes here now for London Alliance FC with Anita Iannelli coming into this match, replacing Julia Ritchie. And Haley Garcia coming in as she'll take out Tiana Martins. Approaching the 35th minute of play here as London restart with a throw-in. From the throw, Iannelli tries to flick on. Headed or knocked away by the defender, and now a battle for possession ensues as it was James Castillo trying to come up with it. She couldn't secure it, and now it's on the foot of Brianna Lascano. She quickly dishes that one off. Nice little touch over to Sierra Antonio by way of Vanessa Miranda. Back in for Brianna Lascano. Her through ball knocked loose as the teams exchange possession here. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that O'Neill's Sportswear is a leading supplier globally to grassroots sports organizations and professional clubs alike. With over 100 years of expertise, O'Neill's is Ontario Soccer's newest partner and its official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit O'Neills.com. O'Neill's Sportswear. Live for it. Throw in here for the Union inside the attacking third as Vanessa Hushan gets set to toss it in. Hushan knocks it off her own player in the form of Lascano, and it's out for a London throw. And London are going to make a substitution here, bringing Anna Zabo into the match. And she'll take out Bella Martins. So Bella Martins having an impact, assisting on the goal for Gonzalez for Haverbeek. And for the time being, Bella Martins will head to the bench with a job well done. Push on the back of James Castillo, and it's going to be a free kick for London Alliance FC. As they'll leave it here for Weber to take it. She plays it short to Wilson. Nice touch. James Castillo tried to get it through. Iannelli never checked her position relative to the last defender, and she was well offside there, so a free kick now for the Union. Beaulieu takes the free kick, ends up giving it away to Castillo, to James Castillo, as now London try to take advantage of that mistake. Garcia back to Wilson, who hammers it through the middle. It's turned over, and now Miranda tries to turn and get the Union going up the pitch. Miranda running on to the return from Pitoko, but that's intercepted. And now it's controlled by Haley Garcia. Garcia puts it off Pitoko and out for a London throw. So inside the final 10 minutes of the first half, and not a lot of free space out there. Defenders doing well to close down ball carriers pretty quickly. making it tough to get any real progress here for either squad. But here go the Union once again. There's a good ball controlled by Alia Lascano. She's closed down immediately by Carpenter. Ball squirts free and finds its way over to Hushen. Vanessa Hushen, she's closed. Good tackle there. Picked up by Sabrina Lascano. Thought about teeing it up. Lays it off to Brianna Lascano. Draws to her left. Plays a through ball. Pitoko running onto it, and Rogers off her line courageously to secure that one. Well, good heads up goalkeeping there from Ava Rogers to charge off her line, because any hesitation and Pitoko would have gotten to that. Loose ball secured here by James Castillo for London. She draws back as it's touched by Garcia over to Wilson. Robin Wilson onto the attacking side of half, tries to switch that ball through. It was blocked out. Beaulieu there for the Union defensively, as now Sabrina Lascano battling. She's taken the turf. Loose ball chasing after is Cringin. It's back to the keeper as Morera under pressure has to play it out, and she does well to pick out a teammate in Hushen. Hushen as a little bit of concern from the London bench, but play continues on. And now Lascano through the middle with it. That's Sabrina playing it over to Brianna, and now it's controlled by Miranda. Brought ahead here by Pitoko. Pitoko's return for Miranda, that one broken up. And London get the ball up to the half where Beaulieu tries to make the play to keep the pressure on. Hushen sends that ahead for Pitoko. She's closed immediately. Garcia gets a foot to it and then volleyed out of play over the fence and out for a London throw. And that's going to give London a chance to make a substitution here, bringing back into the match the goal scorer, Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek, as her goal is the lone difference maker here so far in the 40th minute of play. As you're tuned in to the Under-17 Girls Final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024 Finals, coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field. Ball volleyed up, controlled by Garcia, ends up being given away to Brianna Lascano. She hammered that on the first touch, and that'll just track out for a goal kick. Well, a reminder that we've still got 2 more matches on the docket here today after the conclusion of this one. Up next at 3:30 p.m., it's the men's final. And then to wrap up day 2 on the opening weekend of the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals, we wrap things up with the boys Under-17 final. And in these 3 matches today, a stake at Nationals on the line. Winning teams clinch their ticket in certain divisions, in the U17 and in the men's and women's. And I believe the U13s as well. Might be missing one. Might be the 15s as well. Have to double check my note there. But certainly in this match, a spot at Nationals at stake here. Bradford, the Union chasing it down. Pitoko secures the ball, plays it to the far post. Miranda, the flag goes up though, and it's offside as Vanessa Miranda just a stride ahead. Let's get a look at the replay. It was a well-delivered cross. There you see Miranda just ahead of the defender who eventually closed her down, but at the time the ball was struck, Miranda in the offside position, and that puts an end to the promising look for Union Bradford FC. London Alliance restart playing that straight out of touch, and it'll be a throw-in for Bradford. Hushen takes it quickly. Turned over as Tegan Garrett takes possession. Garrett dribbles through a couple of tacklers before having it stripped away by Sabrina Lascano. Lascano's pass off of Garcia, out for a Union throw. So the Union finding some energy here in the latter stages of the first half As Pitoko trying to play that through, it's broken up. And they'll work for an equalizer here before the whistle. Brianna Loscano trying to get her way through traffic. Loose ball, Loscano crashes in to take it, takes the shot, didn't quite get everything on it. The rebound spilled though, and a bit of a hesitant moment there from the keeper Rogers. The subsequent shot from Brianna Loscano out of play, or excuse me, Sabrina Loscano out for a goal kick. But man, Bradford with an opportunity that they'd probably like to have back. Brianna Loscano did well to crash through traffic, never got a real hard shot away, but enough that Rogers bobbled it, and then some miscommunication between the keeper and defender led to that tense moment. Substitution for London, a couple players back into the match, including Bella Martins, who takes out Tegan Garrett. I believe it was Sydney Furman, the other player, back in the game for London. It is Furman as she's out there, and they're trying to defend the advance here from the Union. Ball played over to the far flank where it's kept in by Cridgen. Turned over, and now it'll be secured. Well, through the center circle they battle, and Beaulieu comes up with it nicely for the Union. James Castillo under pressure, her pocket pick. Miranda makes the pass to Pitoko. Pitoko around the first challenge. Drops back for Sabrina Loscano. Touches that one wide. Quick little 1-2 as they try hold possession, but now it's controlled by Bella Martins. Martins, her pass blocked by Brianna Loscano. Stepping up is Addison Beattie. She's got a player on her back. The ball put forward where Terzievsky makes the play initially for the Union, and now it's controlled by Furman for London Alliance. Her through ball too far for Gonzalez for Haverbeek to make a run on, and in the end secured by the keeper Morera. Morera plays that out. Garcia gets a touch to it there for London as it's back with the Bradford backline. Beaulieu played it forward. Garcia wins that battle though against Pitoko. Goes back for Carpenter, who plays it high in the air. Gonzalez for Haverbeek battling for it, but that's going to go out for a throw initially signaled to the Union, but in the end changed for London. So a minimum of 2 minutes of added time to be played here to close out the opening half, as we've played the compulsory 45. Ball through the center circle. Miranda tries to poke it back to the near side wing. Hushan closing down, but James Castillo got there first. Loose ball stepping up, collected nicely by Terzievsky. And now it's Alia Loscano playing it ahead for Vanessa Miranda. She takes a knock on the back, and this is going to be a free kick for the Union from some distance. Let's get a look at the replay. But a chance to either try something on target from range or whip something into the box and look for a header or a volley or flick on of some sort to challenge the keeper, Rogers. Free kick taken. It's a good ball flicked on by Pitoko, and Rogers there to make the save after the kick from Vanessa Miranda. Rogers taking a bit of a knock there at the end. And hopefully she's going to be okay. As you can see, Rogers trying to stretch it out. And they'll have to restart with the uncontested drop ball, so Rogers will be able to pick this up and kick it out. Nice kick by Rogers across the half. Quickly knocked back in by the Union. Referee checks her watch, and that's going to do it. The Union wanted the play to continue as they looked like they were building something, but the halftime whistle goes, and after the opening 45, a yellow card shown there to Sabrina Loscano for dissent. She just continued to challenged the referee, and our match official had had enough, so the yellow card shown. And at the halftime break, it's London Alliance 1. And another yellow card's going to come out here, and this one for one of the coaches of the Union squad. He doesn't like that. And after the opening 45, there you get a look at the halftime match stats on your screen. There's the coach receiving the caution, and there are your halftime match stats, with London Alliance out shooting Union Bradford 8-3 in attempts and 5-2 with shots on target, and ultimately leading this match 1-0 at the half. So we're going to step away for a short break, and when we come back, second half action here from the girls under 17 final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you could never have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you in writing a more resilient, vibrant, and profitable tomorrow, protecting what matters most to you. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and we want you to be ready for it.
Let's go. Welcome to the main event. Applying pressure, but I promise ain't.
Who's your favorite soccer player?
What's her name? Morgan.
Alex Morgan?
Yeah, Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan. That's a good choice.
Lionel Andres Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Messi.
That's a good choice.
Favorite pre-game snack or meal?
Cereal.
Orange juice and waffles.
Steak or pasta?
Rice cakes. But wait, they have to be chocolate chip and caramel.
What's your favorite soccer movie or TV show?
I don't know. Okay, go to the next one.
Movie probably Pele.
Yeah, I don't watch TV, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't know, I just watched reels on YouTube. So I don't know.
All right.
My name is Nick Dotto. I am the manager here at MLSC Esports. Today we're at the TFC Bell Gaming Night. Holding events like this is great because we can bring organizations in like Ontario Soccer, introduce them to the space, have a really fun night, treat them to a very VIP experience with food and drink, and then we all walk over to BMO Field together and enjoy some TFC action. How can we reach the newer generation using gaming and esports? They're very familiar with EAFC and with FIFA throughout growing up. How do we grab that attention and bring that to the real life game? How do we even use what they've learned in the video game, like formations and pitches and players' names, and bring that to the actual pitch? Here at MLSC, we actually have a whole esports department. We manage other properties such as Raptors Uprising, Maple Leafs Gaming, and TFC Gaming. We see a big crossover with soccer and esports and gaming, where we can show that gaming and esports can bring value to the MLS and to Toronto FC. So if you missed tonight's event, that's okay. We have 2 more coming up. So if there's any interest, please reach out to Toronto FC official gaming channels. I'll be sure to hook you up.
So this year's summit, the 2024 version, was a huge success. We were really, really happy with how things came together.
In terms of scope of participation, in terms of scope of partners, number of speakers, we elevated it to a new level. The feedback from people pointed to great degree of enjoyment, and a lot of people were very, very complimentary, which ultimately, as we always say, it's not so much what we think about the summit, it's what the delegates think about the summit. And if they're as happy as they were, then we know we've done something right.
When it comes to planning the summit, we look at creating the best possible experience. So whether that means great networking opportunities, great socials, amazing speakers, great location, we're always trying to keep the delegate right at the heart of every decision that we make.
People were really enthused with some of the sessions. I heard comments, especially about the sessions that were off-field, business-related, community engagement-related, club best practices, where a lot of people commented that the content provided was highly relevant, highly useful for them.
I would say the social part of it is huge. People love to reconnect with those that they've met before. They love to meet new people. They love to meet in person. This is something that the summit brings every year that, you know, is just such an amazing opportunity for our members to reconnect.
The summit is really about those 2 pillars. It's about the personal, professional development. It's the notion of providing a forum where learners become leaders, but it's also very much about the opportunity to play, inspire, and most importantly, unite. And uniting around a weekend like the summit, bringing 700 plus delegates, speakers from all over the world together, that's what we see. It's sort of the lightning in the bottle that we want to cultivate and move forward with.
I don't know, but what kind of work goes into planning an event of this magnitude that people may not realize? So we're really lucky to have such a talented team here at Ontario Soccer.
Do I say hi?
Yeah, say hi guys.
No!
Okay, I'll go first. Okay, yeah, you go first.
Which Canadian city hosted the FIFA Women's World Cup final in 2015? It's in Canada. What city? Toronto? City? Yes. Bond! Vancouver. It was Vancouver. What was the fastest red card ever released in a game?
3 seconds. No, wait, 6 or 3. No, 6 or 3.
Pick one. 3. 1 second. 2 seconds. That was close, but good job.
It was 2 seconds.
So, okay. Last question. Are you ready? Better get this one right. How many panels are there on traditional soccer ball?
I don't know what this says. How many panels are there on a traditional soccer ball?
I'll say 18.
18.
32.
That's too small. It's 32.
What country has competed in every single FIFA World Cup? Probably England. No.
Oh God. I don't know. Barcelona. Stop yourself. I don't know. That's not a country. I don't know. That's a team. Country. Argentina. Brazil. Brazil. Good job.
It was Brazil. What year did the Canadian men's national team win gold in the Olympic Games? Guess the year.
1983.
What year did the Canadians men's national team win gold in the Olympic Games? It was more than 100 years ago. 1905. 1904! What is the record for red cards given in a single soccer game? I'm gonna have to go with 6. 36.
In a game?
Everything, really. Celebrating that we finished a day of soccer. Having fun. Celebrating and doing lots of fun stuff.
My favorite part of today was seeing all the kids have so much fun from all the stuff that we learned.
Soccer.
I love the celebrations with the kids. They were awesome. Scoring goals is so much fun.
Scoring goals. I liked passing around in a circle.
I loved coming up with cheers with the kids and also doing goal celebrations. Seeing the kids happy with just their beginning of their soccer careers, and I just think it's very cute.
My favorite part about today's event is seeing all the little kids just having fun, smiling, and the sun finally came out, so it was perfect for them to enjoy themselves.
The BMO Girls Play On experience was very inspirational to me. I really enjoyed watching the girls out there working hard, competing, but most importantly, expressing themselves, trying new things, not afraid to make mistakes, and through that process, they were learning, having fun, and creating like a sense of community.
Seeing how many girls were interested in taking the chance to coach, to be involved in soccer. Little players coming in, having lots of fun playing soccer, listen to the coaches, and most important, celebrating their goals and being happy with their friends.
The best thing about today, obviously, was girls smiling. The coaches did an absolutely fantastic job in the morning, all day. Happy smiles on faces for the players and coaches. That's it.
If you could have any superpower on the field, what would it be? I think it would be super speed so I can get to the ball quicker.
Crazy speed. Fast. Yeah. Probably just like really fast speed. I feel like I'm losing it. Like, just be super speedy.
I got this.
I want telekinesis so I can make the ball go into the other net. Not cheating if they give it to you.
What's the most memorable goal you've ever scored and how did it feel? My most memorable goal would probably be my first ever goal because it was just like the environment, it was amazing. Like celebrating with my team was great.
I don't know. I guess maybe today's goal. That was quite memorable. I think it was a good one.
I'm not sure. I don't score very often. Scored in our tournament once. Yeah, that was a really good goal. Yeah. Top corner. That was a good one.
What's your biggest goal for this season?
To win a tournament.
I guess just to score goals and have fun.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
Yeah? Okay.
right, soccer fans, welcome back inside the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field as we get you set for the second half kickoff here at the Girls Under 17 Finals at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. And before we get to the second half kickoff, let's take a look at some of the first half highlights from that entertaining and exciting first half of action, in which London Alliance built themselves a 1-0 lead that they defended into the halftime whistle. There you get a look at an early chance where Julia Moreira, the keeper for Bradford, was called into action. That cross to the back post, no one there in purple to get a touch to it. A free kick chance here for the Union as Lascano stepped into it and curled it just shy of the near post. And then this is the breakthrough. This is the goal. Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek breaking in after that beautiful ball from Bella Martins, and that would be the difference maker through the opening 45. As London continued to generate chances, that opportunity just moments after the goal, where Gonzalez for Haverbeek nearly scored a brace, but it was off the crossbar. And then there's a chance for the Union. The Union generated some good opportunities in the late stages of that first half, as there was a cross on net held by safe hands from Moreira. And this sequence here for the Union generating a really good opportunity that fell to Pitoko. And then the free kick chance, as well as both teams coming back onto the pitch now. And Rogers there for one of her saves throughout the first half. So we'll see what the second half holds in store here. And before we kick off the second half, we remind you that Ontario Soccer is thrilled to once again collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether it's to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. Well, London will kick us off to begin the second half of action. They will work right to left across your screen. And Bradford, the Union, will try find their way back here in the second 45 for an equalizer. As it looks like Julia Ritchie's going to get set to kick us off here momentarily. And we are underway for the second half of action as you're tuned in to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. London advancing the ball right into the penalty area, but there's Moreira to scoop it up. We're coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center Stadium Field, and you can relive all your favorite moments from the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024 Finals through the Ontario Soccer Match Center page. Head over to ontariosoccer.net and check out stats, photos, scores, and more. Ball bantied about. London trying to take possession here with Garrett on it. Ricochets up high, and that's out for an Alliance throw. So Sydney Furman gets set to restart the play here with a throw-in. Not a ton of movement off the ball. She looks for options. Tosses up the line, dealt with nicely by the defender. As making that play was Gabriela Trzewski. London quickly retained possession here with Gonzalez for Haverbeek, but that time she loses it to Beaulieu. Couple bodies crashing to the turf, play continuing on, and here go the Union. Antonio. Sierra Antonio gets closed down, loses the ball. Nice hustle to keep it in. This could be a break now for Ritchie. Ritchie, she gets taken down. That's going to be a free kick from a dangerous area on the pitch, and a yellow card is going to be shown there to Terziewski, as Gabriela Terziewski into the book here in the 47th minute. Have a look at the replay. No doubt about it, as Ritchie, the attacking threat there, got the inside position on Terziewski. And She didn't have much option but to take her down. An injured London player getting some help here from the medic, and hopefully she's okay, as that's Tiana Martins. And Tiana Martins is going to be subbed out here with Valeria James Castillo coming back into the match. So London will have to wait to take the free kick. A 4-player wall sets up to defend this set piece, as it looks like it'll be Lowen Weber, the lone London player, standing over top the ball to take the kick. A couple short options around her, but from this distance you would think Weber would want to test the keeper. Of course, possibilities to cross to the back post here, which is why the Alliance have put 5 players lined up towards that back post. Keep an eye on Tegan Garrett lurking just outside the 18 if anything pops out. So a big moment here early in the second half for London to extend their lead with this free kick. Weber on the ball. Delivers a well-struck ball off the crossbar, up and out of play. What a chance there for Lowen Weber. Let's get a look at the replay of that one. A 4-player wall defending this. She strikes it beautifully. Great weight to get it over top the wall. There you see the ball dipping, but off the crossbar and out for the goal kick. Not much Marrero would have been able to do had that dipped a couple inches lower. Ball crossed into the top of the 18, flicked on with the volley from Portis, but an easy stop there that time for Marrera. She kicks it out. It'll be intercepted here by Alliance, as coming up with it is Garrett. Garrett steps over, pulls it back, tries to feed a through ball for Gonzalez for Haverbeek, but that was broken up. And now it's out of touch for a London Alliance FC throw. From the toss over the head of Ritchie, she chases it down, plays the left-footed ball through, but that's broken up by Sabrina Lascano, who drew one of the cautions at the end of the first half. And now the Union try to advance it up. Pitoko, she carries it forward, tries to thread the needle on that pass intended for Brianna Lascano, but Sydney Furman there with the defensive assignment. Quickly tossed in by Antonio. Lascano digging after, keeps it in along the goal line. Nice hustle as the Union trying to make something happen. The pass to Lascano, draws back, but good defending that time by Nadine Hadzic to clear the danger. London opening up some time and space here. Carried forward by Portis. She uses the overlap option, but feeds the ball intended for Furman a little too heavy, and it's out of touch. From the throw-in, they'll have to retake it as Antonio encroached a little too much for the referee's liking. So she'll have to pull back to the original spot and try it again. Miranda receiving it from the throw. Into the middle. Nice job by James Castillo to jar it loose. Bella Martins crashes forward to take possession. Feeds it up for Ritchie. Running onto it now is Portis. Portis tries in front for Ritchie, but that's broken up. And a foul at the end committed by the London attacker. Here you get a look at the replay, and there's the contact from Ritchie as she brought down the defender. So a free kick here for the Union. You can see she just got tied up with Beaulieu and took her down, so nice job there by Kylie Beaulieu to win the free kick. You can see the strength of the wind, the way it's moving the mesh in the net and even moving the ball there while it was flat on the turf. Certainly a factor here with gusts well over 50 kilometers an hour. Nice work by London on the build-up. Flag stays down. Ritchie advances in, tries the cross, but mishits it, and that's out for a goal kick. Tough break that time for Julia Ritchie. They set her up in a position to play one to the back post and just mishit that attempt. 53rd minute of action here in the under-17 girls final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. Coming to you live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Centre Stadium field, with London leading Bradford 1-0. London in control. James Castillo making the play. Now they work it over to the flank for Furman. Furman draws that forward. Ritchie running onto it, but again hit too hard. And at the top of her area to collect is Moreira. Moreira with a good drop kick, takes a couple of bounces before London take possession. James Castillo in through the middle for Ritchie. She tried to turn for support. There's Bella Martins, but she can't come away with it. Nice job by the Union to advance it up to the half. Miranda, she looks for a runner up the far flank. The ball not quite wide enough for Hushen to secure it, and the Union will start up again around the half line. That ball turned over. Flag goes up this time as Ritchie is offside, and it puts an end to that quick counterattack sprung by London Alliance FC. So nice discipline there by the back line of Union Bradford FC as they move as a cohesive unit and catch Ritchie offside. Pitoko, she plays that one back as Terzievsky feeds it forward. Miranda, her through ball contested here as the Union play it into the top of the area, but too far for Antonio to make a play. An easy grab there for Rogers. Rogers with the drop kick. Good strong bounce. They continue to battle for it as Portis there. Portis with the left-footed volley attempt. Antonio does well to control with traffic around her. Played up the pitch that time by Beattie. And now Miranda tried to keep it in, but that just crossed the touch line for a throw-in. London restart with a throw through the middle, as it's secured by Loscano. Both teams still battling for possession. Antonio wins a throw-in for the Union. Sierra Antonio tosses in. Vanessa Miranda plays it back to Antonio. Bella Martins picks up the ball through the middle of the pitch. Feeds that one forward for Ritchie to run onto. Initially blocked, but there's Portis to poke it through again. All the way back to the keeper as Moreira gets the clearance. Bella Martins heads it back forward. The flag goes up as Ritchie came from an offside position to try and make the play. And rather than allowing play to continue, it's whistled down, and Union Bradford FC will get the free kick here. There you get the look at their head coach, Tony Miranda, pondering what he can do to change the pace and tide of this game. As here goes Bella Martins. She makes the pass. Gonzalez for Haverbeek in front for Ritchie. Again, the flag goes up. This time they'll allow the keeper Moreira to kick it out. Ritchie just having a little bit of difficulty timing that run here with that aggressive step up from the Union back line. That ball flicked on. The flag's going to stay down, but it's too heavy and too far for Portis to catch, so it's out for a Union throw. Antonio tosses in. She'll do it again as that's quickly knocked out of play, and the Union will have another throw here. This time off the head of Furman. Batted up by Weber. Ritchie brings it down. Nice touch to Portis. She crosses to the back post. The wind whips it back to the near side, but over top the net and out for a goal kick. And there you got to look at how the wind is impacting those aerial balls and how it can pull something that seems like it's going to the back post back to the near side as it blows from the far sideline to the near side here. Physical play continuing on as an advantage here for the Union, and they're on to the attacking side of half. That's Brianna Loscano. Nice touch there from Haidari as it's back to Haidari. She takes it into the penalty area, takes the shot, and that's off the defender out for the corner. So some nice chemistry up front there for the Union between Miranda Pitoko. Excuse me, it was actually Loscano Pitoko. And the shot which came from Layla Haidari. So corner kick as Vanessa Miranda prepares to take the kick. She's setting up for an in-swinger. She'll have to contend with that aggressive wind. You can see how it's manipulating the corner flag there. Miranda delivers a well-struck corner, near post dipping. It'll find its way back to Miranda. She'll have another chance to play a cross in. This time to the back post. Finds a teammate headed, and that just went wide. Oh, what a chance there for Union Bradford FC. And let's get another look at that opportunity because it didn't miss by much. On the second crossing effort, Miranda found a teammate unmarked at the far post, getting the header away back across the face of goal, and it just dipped wide. Great chance there. I believe it was Pitoko that got her head on it. And man, she nearly found pay dirt with that attempt. From the goal kick, Union try to take possession here. Loscano touches it forward. Pitoko back to Loscano. That's Sabrina Loscano. Pitoko trying to close down, hold possession, but London do well to advance it. Play continuing on here as both teams battling for possession here in the 60th minute. That's going to roll to Rogers, and she'll scoop that up. And we'll take this opportunity to remind you that the Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, are premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. Here goes London as it's carried forward by Portis, draws a low cross in front. Gonzalez for Haverbeek takes some contact trying to make the play. It continues on here with Tegan Garrett. She chips one in. It's chipped on and just wide of the net. The flag, however, did go up. It would not have counted as Julia Ritchie once again in the offside position to make that play. But have another look. Garrett chipping that forward, and London coming so close to doubling their lead. Both teams creating good opportunities here in the second half, as we've played a little more than 15 minutes here in the second stanza. Brought up now by Antonio. Lays that one over to Hadri. They try move it on, but Bella Martin's there for the interception, and then Martin's pushed to turf, so she draws a free kick for London Alliance FC. Here you get a look at the replay, and there's the contact sustained by Martins to draw the foul. And now head coach Tony Miranda is going to receive a yellow card for his choice of words towards the match officials. And the Union bench are in, I think disbelief is probably an accurate word to describe how they feel about that call. But hashtag no ref, no game, and they'd be better served putting their energy to drawing up fresh tactics and strategies to try change this outcome. Because here go London Alliance once again. As Gonzalez for Haverbeek shielding the ball, she'll draw a free kick, and it'll be a set piece opportunity now for London Alliance from distance. But again, with this wind, factoring in, you never know, you might have a crack from this far out. Lowen Weber stands over top the ball. London pile players along the top of the 18 looking to get a touch on here. Weber, good weighted ball. Finds a teammate there in Ritchie. She was onside, but the touch just wide. And it's out for a goal kick. Well, Julia Ritchie continues to generate opportunities today up front for London Alliance, and you have to think it's just a matter of time before she's rewarded for her efforts. Nice run here from Loscano. Turning with the ball is Miranda. Miranda opening up space along the far wing. Miranda plays it to the top of the 18, blocked nicely by Weber. Ball still loose, and now it's controlled by Portis for London. But behind the play, some late contact on Miranda, and that's going to be a free kick opportunity for Union Bradford FC. So again, a little far out, but a chance to try test the keeper, Ava Rogers, here, or look for a cross into the area and a teammate to push this on the face of goal. Vanessa Miranda stands over top the ball. 4-player wall sets up to defend the free kick. Short option in Hushen, but Miranda seems poised to take it straight to the net. Interesting tactic here from the wall. They've done this a few times, waving their arms around. I'd be a little concerned about a handball being conceded. Ball played in towards the back post and knocked away by the defender in the form of Furman, and that'll go for a corner kick. I suppose the wall, it's more of a distraction tactic than anything, but haven't seen much of that before. Miranda setting up for the corner. She prepares to take an outswinger. Delivers a quality ball through the penalty area. Banties around and eventually knocked free by London Alliance. Terzievsky controls. She loses it on the second effort, but backed up by her teammate there in Beattie. And now it's Pitoko working the touchline off the London player in the form of James Castillo, and out for a Union throw-in. Sierra Antonio looking for options from the throw. Off of James Castillo and out once again in favor of the Union. Right windy right now. Has been all day. Good toss. Again, the defender clears it out. This time it was Sydney Furman conceding a throw-in deep in the corner. Antonio has an option checking two in Loscano. That one off the head of Sabrina Loscano and out for a goal kick. So in the 66th minute of action, London Alliance FC continued to defend a 1-0 lead here as Union Bradford FC trying to find an equalizer here in the second half. Ava Rogers with the goal kick. Loscano able to win that for Union. Pitoko back to Sabrina Loscano. Pitoko sidesteps the challenge, tees up the right-footed shot, takes a bounce, and Rogers able to secure that one with safe hands. Rogers, her drop kick contested through the midfield, off a bounce from Beaulieu, excuse me. And over to the far touchline where it tracks out for a Union throw. Tossed in for Sabrina Loscano. With a player on her back in the form of Bella Martins, she drops it back for Addison Beattie. And they end up working it over to Gabriela Terzievsky. Terzievski makes the pass ahead for Antonio. Battling for possession through the midfield, and it's controlled now by Brianna Loscano. Loscano has her pass picked off, and now here goes Michaela Portis. Portis into the penalty area, draws in front through a couple players. Gonzalez for Haverbeek to her right foot, and in the back of the net! Her second of the match. Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek with a brace. And in the 68th minute, London Alliance FC double their lead. It's 2-0. Let's have a look at this replay. Great job by Portis to shield off the defenders. Draws that low cross. How about that footwork? The step over drag from Gonzalez for Haverbeek. Taking it from a tough position into an easy one with her right foot, and she puts it up high with power. No chance for the keeper Morera. And Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek has a brace for London Alliance FC. Here go the Union. They'll try respond after conceding. Brought ahead by Brianna Loscano. Pitoko, she shields it. There's a shot attempt from distance. It's not going to challenge the keeper off the foot of Haidari, and it's out for a goal kick. Rogers takes the goal kick, puts her right foot through the ball, and on a bounce, Union try win possession back as Beattie knocks that forward. Good contest here from Miranda. She's able to strip the ball away and work her way up the touchline. Vanessa Miranda draws past the defender Furman, crosses, that's off Tegan Garrett, stays in play. Good hustle there by Weber to only concede a throw-in. Antonio gets ready to take the toss for Bradford. They'll get some players off the bench to warm up here for potential substitutes, as another throw here to the Union in front of their own area. Once again, they get a throw. Trying to work something here. Sierra Antonio with a powerful toss. Pitoko takes it, working her way down towards the goal line, trying to cross in front. Nice job by Pitoko. Still keeps it in play. Ball ricochets. There's a shot attempt, and that one just going high and wide off the foot of Vanessa Miranda. Well, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that as the Bank of Soccer, with decades of investment experience in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to growing the game and increasing gender equity in soccer and beyond. We are thrilled to collaborate with BMO as lead partner of Ontario Soccer's gender equity and empowerment initiatives, including the innovative BMO Girls Play On Leadership Series and Engagement Program, targeting more than 100,000 girls and women across the province. At the half line, the Union take possession here, working from Beattie forward as the center back played that one up the pitch. Quickly knocked back by the Alliance, and then volleyed ahead by Sabrina Loscano. Secured now by Tegan Garrett. She finds Bella Martins with the pass. Here goes London. Martins, her through ball never made it through. And now here goes Pitoko for the Union. Nice little touch, defended well, finds its way to Sabrina Loscano. Loscano opens up Sierra Antonio with that pass. Her touch a little too heavy for Miranda. And now secured by Portis, who assisted on that second goal. Portis plays a good ball forward for Ritchie to run onto. Ritchie's going to have an opportunity to make a play, but Beattie shielding her closely. Beattie challenges the ball carrier. Ritchie frees herself, crosses in front. Nobody there in purple as the defender is able to deal with it. And now the loose ball brought down by James Castillo. Gonzalez for Haverbeek. Controlled now through the midfield as Miranda turned back to make the play. Actually, check that. That was Hydri. We're going to have a substitution coming up momentarily here for London, and they'll take this break to make the change as Robin Wilson will come back into the match. So there you get a look at some of the Union fans in attendance, and it's going to be Julia Ritchie coming out for the time being. So we'll throw in here for London Alliance as it's tossed in. Bella Martins checks two, flicks on with the header. Gonzalez for Haverbeek. She got hauled down, and that's going to be a free kick on the foul committed by Sabrina Lascano. Have a look at the replay here. You'll see the contact. There it is from Lascano on Gonzalez for Haverbeek. And it'll be a free kick to be taken by Lowen Weber. Again, London putting players across the top of the 18. 6 of them in the area as Weber's ball curling to the near post, and Morera had to be sure she tracked that well, making the save. 74th minute of action as we approach the final 15 minutes of match play, and the task at hand for Union Bradford just got a whole lot harder a few minutes ago when London doubled their lead to 2-0. But still time for them to find a way back, and good through balls like that will spring an attack. Here goes Pitoko. Pitoko taking on the defenders, dribbles through traffic, shoots, blocked. Haidiri trying to come up with it. What a back-checking hustle there, but they don't clear the danger fully. Antonio, here's Miranda. Miranda crosses that one in, knocked away. Falls to Lascano. Brianna Lascano dribbling through danger. Man, what a chance for Pitoko. Tough break that she didn't get the shot away clean and closed down at the last second. And that took away what looked to be a very threatening chance for the Union. Both teams going to make substitutions here. For the Union, it's Michaud coming into the match, making her debut. For London, they've brought on Cringen and Abigail Fox. The Union are going to make a second change as well, bringing Vanstone into this match in place of Haidari. The throw from Vanstone, picked up by Miranda. Wind claiming something across the pitch there as Miranda trying to take on the defender, loses that battle, and now it's secured by Wilson. London playing that forward on the volley intended for Portis, broken up. Secured here though by Cringen. She tries to take on a couple of defenders. Miranda comes away with it. Lascano doing a nice job to step out of traffic. Gets the return pass there from Vanstone through the middle where Sabrina Lascano plays it forward. Picked up here by Vanessa Hushin. Challenged nicely by Carpenter as Sarah Carpenter making that play for London Alliance. She continues to battle, but here go the Union in possession. Sabrina Lascano feeds that ball forward. Bit of a heavy first touch there from Beaulieu, and in the end into the hands of the keeper Rogers. So time continuing to tick away here. 77th minute of action as Union Bradford FC desperately trying to change this outcome. They win a throw-in in their own defensive third. And they'll have to have a real sense of urgency now. From the throw, immediately knocked out by James Castillo, so they'll do it all again. This time James Castillo keeps it in play. Union get it only as far as Tegan Garrett. Garrett turns back, leaves it there for Fox. She plays one up the line, running onto it, trying to make the effort there is Robin Wilson. Wilson comes away with it, makes the pass over to Martins. Martins tries to return it. Bella Martin's in possession, puts it off the defender and out for an Alliance throw. And now London are going to make some substitutions here. 2 players coming into the match, as Julia Ritchie and Sydney Furman coming back into this game. And for now, Michaela Portis and Bella Martin's out of the match. Long throw into the penalty area. Contesting for it and coming up with it was Wilson. There's a cross right on, and Moreira had to be sure with traffic bearing down on her that she made that save cleanly. Nice turn there from Beaulieu. She tries to set up her teammate in the form of Michaud, but running out of space, it's out for a London throw-in. Well, 2 more matches on the day here after the conclusion of this one. Up next at 3:30 p.m., we've got the men's final between Gloucester, Ottawa, and Scarborough GS United. That's going to be one of the highlight matches of the weekend. And then we wrap up the action tonight in the boys under 17 final. That'll be a cracker too at 6:30 p.m. So make sure you catch all the live broadcast action through the Ontario Soccer YouTube channel. Here go the Union, crashing onto the attacking side of half. This could be promising. Touched by Pitoko, a little bit out of the range of Beaulieu. She continues to press for it though. But in the end, London able to clear the pressure. Bit of a touch on the back of Natalie Cringen. She continues to battle through it though, and now coming up with the ball. Cringen strips it away from the defender. Tries the left-footed attempt. I think she wanted to cross it to the back post, didn't have enough on it, and in the end secured by Moreira. Her drop kick intercepted by Wilson, picked up now by Cringen, keeper off her line. Flag goes up though as Ritchie offside. She doesn't like the call, but came from the offside position to make a play on the ball. Picked up here by Miranda. Miranda cutting through the center circle, evades a couple of would-be tacklers, continues to dribble it forward, dominating her left side. She's hauled down, no advantage there. That's going to be a free kick, and maybe more, a caution coming out. A yellow card to Valeria James Castillo here in the 80th minute. Let's get a look at the replay. And you can see Miranda had James Castillo beat, and her only option was to take her down. So a free kick opportunity now for Union Bradford FC, and a chance to draw one back here. Vanessa Miranda over top the ball, preparing to take this kick. Under 10 minutes of match time plus any added time remaining. 3-player wall sets up to defend. Miranda, left-footed strike into it. Tracking to the back post. No one in orange to get a flick on it. And it's out for a goal kick. Union Bradford FC getting set to make a substitution, bringing Alia Lascano back into this match. But there's a foul committed on that slide tackle attempt. And a free kick to London, as London will prepare to bring Bella Martins back into this game. Vanessa Miranda grabbing a quick drink from the bench. She's worked hard today. Result hasn't gone the way she hoped, but she's been impactful in this game, trying to spur Union onto a favorable result. From the free kick, Union take control only temporarily as Sabrina Lascano had it stripped away. Here's a run, Wilson running onto it. Nice job by Beattie to hold position and then play it back to the keeper, as Moreira ends up seeing it over to Michaud. Michaud, her pass picked off. Here go Alliance. Cross attempt, Beattie comes in crashing hard to make that play. The Union move it up through the center circle as Miranda turns and looks to burn. She carries it forward herself, taking on the defender in Abigail Fox. Miranda wins a throw-in, and the Union will have the toss here and a chance to make a substitution. So Alia Lascano will come back into the match. Bella Martins is going to come in for London. Coming out is Vanessa Hushen for Union, and for London out of the match, Valeria James Castillo. '83rd minute of action. Union need one. They need one now. Let's see what they can do from this throw-in in the attacking third. They play it towards the corner for Pitoko. Never got there. But they're going to get gifted the opportunity to try again here, as they'll have to retake the throw. So off the throw this time, headed straight up by Hadzic. Loose ball being chased down. Volley attempt, it's tracking to the back post, but too far away from the oncoming Brianna Lascano, and it's out for a goal kick. Rogers taking her time to restart the action here. As she prepares to take the kick with the right boot, puts it through the ball and ends up getting a fortuitous bounce as it's controlled here by Cringen. She tries to feed it up for Ritchie. Ritchie's going to have an opportunity to make a play. Overlap option, closed down nicely by the defender. Second helper comes in the form of Terzievsky, and that's knocked out for a corner kick. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that soon another deserving team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers, the award store. For more than 50 years, Nothers, the award store, has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. Alliance setting up for the in-swinger. Well-struck corner headed away by Lascano. That's Brianna Lascano, only as far as Abigail Fox. Her cross attempt blocked, and that'll go out for a London Alliance FC throw. So final 5 minutes of the match plus any added time at the discretion of our match official. And it'll be tossed in here by Fox. She sends it towards the penalty area. Headed away by a defender. They try prevent the corner. Ball stays in play along the goal line. Fox crosses that right in front, and it's in the back of the net! Abigail Fox puts it home. And it's all but a certainty now for London Alliance FC as they take a 3-0 lead with that goal from Fox in the 86th minute. Have a look at this one. Battle for it along the goal line. Nice play by Cringen to dig it out. Fox playing the cross, and there you see the wind impacting it, making it tough for the keeper Morera to judge that ball over her head and into the back of the net. And that's pretty much going to do it in this match. What a performance from London. At the start of the match, we mentioned it, a dynasty in the building, a dynasty in the making that was built over years. And this dynasty looking to secure Ontario Cup glory once again. A brace from Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek and a goal in the 86th minute from Abigail Fox. And London Alliance FC are minutes away from hoisting the MilkUP Ontario Cup trophy once again. What success this club has had, this specific team has had for the last number of years. Almost habitual at this point in September to see them competing for Ontario Cup glory. Nice job there by Wilson. She wins it, fires it up the pitch. Moreira out of her area to play it. And now Union have got to try press everything forward here. Nothing to lose at this point. Although the ball squirts free for Ritchie. Can she find the back of the net here? Ritchie tries to cross it over. Flag stays down as Cringin did well to hold her line. And now it's picked up by Fox. Fox taking it down low to the corner. Off of Fox, that should be out for a Union throw. Check that. It's going to go to London here in the 88th minute. As Abigail Fox prepares to take the throw in. Teammate tries to control it under pressure. That was Robin Wilson there. Miranda keeps the ball in play but ends up losing possession. Hard tackle at the end of that sequence on the back of Fox. And Brianna Lascano is going to draw a warning here from the match official for that late bit of contact. Lowen Weber gets set to take the kick. 89th minute. Smiles starting to creep in on the faces of the London Alliance players, knowing that they're moments away from the final whistle, and once again writing their names into the history books with MilkUP Ontario Cup glory. And of course, here in the U17 girls division, a chance to represent Ontario at Nationals in October. Union trying to press forward. Pitoko has it stripped away. Loscano, she challenges for the ball. Ricochets. Sabrina Loscano gets to it now. Pitoko brings it down. Nice pass as she tried to pick out Miranda. Miranda desperately diving for it and earns a corner kick here late for the Union. So we'll await to see how much added time will be tacked on here from the fourth official. As that announcement coming up momentarily here. But first we'll get the corner kick as Pitoko sets up for the outswinger. Bradford pushing everyone up into the penalty area to try and make the play. Sabrina Lascano got a foot to it, but it never found its way on target. Van Stone fires that ball back. Bella Martin's there for the interception. Up the pitch, it's going to be too far for Wilson to track as it goes out, and it'll be a Bradford throw-in. We've played the 90 minutes here as the ball squirts free and London carry it forward. Cross to the top of the area, knocked loose. Chipped away there by Van Stone. And now we get a look. It's going to be at least 4 minutes of added time. So Bradford still have some life. And here they go with Miranda leading the attack. Vanessa Miranda. She's trying to drive past the defenders. Crosses in front. Hits the back of Beaulieu. Tough break there. It's been that kind of day today for Union Bradford. When they've needed that finish, that clinical touch, it's just eluded them today, despite some real promising build-up at times. Sabrina Lascano under pressure from a couple of London players, and that's out for a London throw. That ball tracks in and then back out, so Union Bradford will get a throw in here. Well, credit to the Union Bradford FC club as they've built some good squads here, both in the women's division and the girls under 17 division at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2024. But in both cases, it looks like they're going to come up a little bit short. The women's club losing to Scarborough GS United on penalties last night in a dramatic finisher. And now today in the girls under 17, looks like it's not to be for Union Bradford once again. Flag stays down as Ritchie controls it in the far corner, trying to shield it there. And take some more time off the clock as we've already played 90 seconds of the minimum 4 minutes to be added. Throw in here for London Alliance as Sydney Furman tracks over to take the toss. Furman's throw knocked away there by Brianna Lascano, and we'll do it all over again. Weber. Crossed in, top of the area. Cringin got a touch to it. This time the flag goes up as Ritchie's offside. And Union are going to have a quick restart here as they try work the ball out from their own defensive end. Trying to break the clean sheet. It's played ahead for Pitoko. She's closed down immediately. Nice job by Sarah Carpenter. And now Tegan Garrett in possession. Garrett reverses, chips forward, and that's going to be an opportunity for Wilson to run on. Wilson, Ritchie, as Ritchie pulls back. Garrett over to Wilson. She never checked her positioning. She's offside. And possession turned over here to Union Bradford FC. 3 minutes played in the minimum, 4 to be added. As Union unable to connect on that passing sequence, and it's out for a London throw. Ritchie controlling it against a couple of defenders. Tossed down to turf, but Union get the throw in as Bradford desperately trying to work their way up the pitch now. Snuffed out that time by Weber. Martins passes ahead for Ritchie, but the flag goes up. Referee waves it off, and Morera, the keeper, will be able to play this forward. Loscano. Beattie. Weber goes up with the header. Pitoko comes away with possession. That's a good ball. Miranda running onto it. She's going to have an opportunity to make a play here just outside the penalty area. Vanessa Miranda tracks, looking for some support. Defender comes in to close her down. The additional support from Kingen, and this is going to go out for a Bradford throw-in. Taken quickly as Miranda receives it from Vanstone. The two continue to work along the touchline. Miranda, as nice job by Brianna Lascano to spin off the tackle. Crossed in front. Rogers made a bit of a meal of it, but in the end, no harm done as a defender cleared it away. And now Ritchie battling for possession here. Gives a little bit of an extra shove, and that's going to go for a Union throw. Miranda. Player on her back, nothing doing as it's stripped away. Martins, she sustained some contact. Martins didn't like the approach there. London have got to keep their cool here with time ticking away, and that will do it. The final whistle blows, and once again for London Alliance FC, Ontario Cup glory and their names into the history books as they are your champions here in the girls under 17 final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. On the back of a brace from Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek and a late goal from Abigail Fox, London take this match by a final score of 3-0 over Union Bradford FC. We're going to get some full-time match stats here as we'll have a look at our screens and get the tail of the tape, so to speak, as there are your full-time match stats, and you can see domination from London Alliance in shots attempted and shots on target as they outshoot Union Bradford 20-7 and 13-4 on target, and most importantly, outscore them 3-0. Well, before we wrap up, let's take a look at some of the match highlights from what turned out to be quite a match here in the girls under 17 final at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. Chances came early in this one. Chances aplenty for both squads. This was the opening goal A beauty from Ada Gonzalez for Haverbeek, set up by Bella Martins. And how about that poise from Gonzalez for Haverbeek to slide it home? Free kick opportunity for Lowen Weber. She nearly put it in, dipping off the crossbar. London would, however, find the back of the net again as that beautiful step over by Gonzalez for Haverbeek set up the opportunity, and she made no mistake with it. Her second of the match, she scores a brace today, leading the way for London. And before it was all said and done, they would add one more, but here's one of the great chances for Bradford as Pitoko carrying it in. By the time she unleashed the shot, that desperate diving effort from Nadine Hadzik there to block it. And this would be the third goal for London as Abigail Fox crosses it, gets manipulated by the wind over the head of the keeper. And London would take this by a final score of 3-0. And that wraps up another phenomenal match here at the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup. Well, thank you again to our proud partners for today's event. Special recognition goes to our premier partners from Dairy Farmers of Ontario, who are presenting the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Dairy Farmers of Ontario proudly support youth soccer while driving awareness of the benefits of milk in a healthy and active lifestyle to help young athletes realize their untapped potential. We also extend our gratitude to our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers, our premier partners, Toronto FC, the CPL, BMO, and Circle K. Our apparel, uniform, and equipment partners, O'Neill's Sportswear, as well as Respect in Sport and Nothers, the awards store. We're halfway done for the day. Still 2 more matches on the schedule. We've got the men's final up next at 3:30 p.m. So don't go anywhere as you're tuned in live from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center field to the 2024 MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals.
Assisting us this afternoon with the awards presentation and representing Ontario Soccer is our special guest, Brenda Brown, of the board chair of Ontario Soccer. Before we get to the teams, please put your hands together as we recognize our match officials who were appointed to the Ontario Cup Finals. Our referee, Ms. Alexandra Bloor. Assistant referee, Ms. Christine Lee. Assistant referee, Ms. Sinead Capel. This afternoon's fourth official, Ms. Charlie Conner. And now, fans, let us recognize the MilkUP players of the match. Each player will receive a MilkUP scarf, soccer ball, and draw bag provided by our partner, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario. From the London Alliance, player of the match, number 33, Ada Gonzalez Vanderbeek. This afternoon's player of the match, representing Union Bradford, number 47, Vanessa Miranda. And now, fans, let us recognize this year's Ontario Cup finalist, Union Bradford FC. Wearing number 1, Bianca Hatfield. Wearing number 4, Addison Behe. 5, Sabrina Lostano. Number 7, Brianna Lostano. Number 8, Aria Lostano. Number 9, Vanessa Huchan. Number 10, Sierra Antonio. Number 12, Julia Moreira. Number 17, Lala Hadei. Number 23, Marina Petrocco. Number 27, Elizabeth Michaud. Number 31, Michaela Vanstone. Number 35, Kylie Dulio. Number 36, Gabriela Korniewski. Number 47, Vanessa Miranda. Bradford coach, Tony Miranda. Assistant, Sebastian Lostano. Manager, Sandra Lostano. Assistant, Katie Cario. And assistant, Ricardo Isgro. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for our finalists, Union Bradford FC.